Oh, and welcome back to Cottonby Planet Coaster. And as you can see, we're in the spooky zone here. The spooky zone there. There's a little clue there to what I started doing. I decided that because it's not finished, and I've got so many projects on the go that aren't finished, I'd start another one in episode 14. So here we are in Lockdown Land, and I decided that that open space is now going to be a kiddie coaster. Basically, what it was supposed to be was there was supposed to be two drop tower rides, kind of haunted manor style drop tower systems next to each other, and that there would be two queue lines starting at the same entrance, coming out the same exit. So it would look like there was kind of, because you can't do one exit and one entrance and have them go to multiple lines depending on where the queue is smallest. So you can't have like split queue systems, which I think, come on, Planet Coaster 2, let's have that. Unless you put in a fast pass, of course, which I'm not doing because fast pass is the devil's work. So what I've done is I've put one in, and I've had real trouble getting the timings right on it, so I've just kind of got really annoyed with it. For some reason, in my Planet Coaster, I'm playing it on GeForce Now. Can't see how it's anything to do with GeForce Now, but for whatever reason, when you go to place the pre-made version of this ride, this haunted house ride, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't crash the game, to their credit, but parts of it appear and then it disappears, kind of in a puff of smoke, literally in a puff of smoke. So I was going to kind of reverse engineer that, but I can't, so I haven't. So I've got bored of it. I'll come back, I'll play around with it, I'll watch some YouTube videos, do some research, see if I can figure out how to get the sequences working right in it. Otherwise it's just going to be a standing but not operating ride until I can replace it with something more reliable. So here I am. I decided to build a kiddie coaster. I'm not going to keep the track purple, obviously. That would not be fit. Oh, mind you, purple is a bit of a spooky colour, isn't it, I suppose? It's on the spooky end of the colour spectrum, I guess. Yes, I suppose. But it's going to be a kiddie coaster, and it's going up behind. So it's kind of going out of the spooky zone, but it's going into this kind of void area, which is right behind the spooky zone. And there's a burr there, so you should really be able to see this from the other section there. There's some staff buildings that I've put in behind the Sky Ride station, which I'm going to utilise those. And then this ride essentially will pop back out into the main area of this land, of the spooky land, and it'll do a load of stuff in like some sort of, I don't know, weird, random, destroyed graveyardy style place. I'm going to put some arches and stuff in for it to go around. There's a little bit of space behind the dark ride, the interactive dark ride, which I'm going to kind of put a loop over, and then it's done. It's only a kiddie coaster. It's going to run two very long trains on it, which I think will be enough. And there we go. See, they are quite long. So we're talking, you know, your typical powered kiddie coaster. This isn't powered. This is not powered. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Lots of curves, lots of ups and downsy, and roundies. And there we go. Gorgeous little ride. Yeah, I really like this zone. It's really nice. And ever since I put the volcano up, it's looking even better. So there we go. Let's fast forward a little bit because, you know, life's too short. As you can see, I've opened the ride, and it has immediately, in true Lockdown Land fashion, it has immediately broken down. And I've just come to the realisation that once again, all my mechanics have quit. So I'm now hiring mechanics. Hopefully one of those mechanics that I've just dropped near the main entrance to the ride is going to fix it. Hopefully. While he's doing that, or she, I think all mechanics are male, aren't they? While he's repairing the ride, I will just finish this off now, because this system, or this building here is a little bit too short. I always intended this to be either a pre-show or a station. That's why I left like a huge area on top of it, and that's exactly what it's doing now. It's turned into one of those, which is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. The track's a better colour now. much more spooky-licious. And then off we go. Let's just cover this up here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. There you go. Don't want to break the illusion. You know, people are going to suspend their belief in reality when they come into these places, as people do in most theme parks. You know, none of it's real, but you do want to believe it is. So let's just do them a favour and get rid of all these girders and things as well. Put in the queue line in for this, which is why this video did cut to the finished product. Doing the queue line took me absolutely ages because I'd managed to box myself into a situation where there was no space for the queue to go, unless I kind of went ridiculously up high. So I've just I had to move a few bits and bobs. So here we are, coming from behind the volcano. Let's dramatic swoop in to see this kiddie coaster. Oh look, the queue is humongous. Yeah, we really needed a ride like this in lockdown land because we've got a lot of coasters. We got a lot of many flats, a few dark rides, but we haven't got a kiddie coaster, and this is obviously big with the families. So we did put in the kind of rocking roller coaster barrels type ride the other side of the park, but that's broken down pretty much 90% of the time, even though it's brand new and I've just refurbished it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that drew big queues as well. So there's definitely a need for some family rides and things. So let's have a ride on this and see what you think. Riding at the back, of course. I'm going to, at the end of all this, do some POVs, front, back, upside down, cinematic, whatever, of all the rides. So we'll do like a featurette on all the rides. But there's this nice section at the start here where it's just a nice powered coaster. Got some friction wheels there just pushing you along. You have a nice gingerly ride out and into this building, which is actually the monorail station. It will be the monorail. You see the monorail track bubbles there, and then you come out there into an area you have not seen, either from outside of the area or from within the area. This area is completely hidden, so you have no idea what to expect. And yeah, it's pretty tame, but you know what? The little kickies on this ride, they're going to be popping themselves on this because they don't know what's here. So they're like, oh my god, it's going so high. Blasphemy that. Oh my gosh, it's going so high. And then they're like, ah, and they're screaming right now. Absolutely screaming their heads off. And then before you know it, I love this. I love the way you can see that volcano from everywhere. Oh look, the fire going off. There's a train just gone past. Beautiful, beautiful. Got another little feature coming up there. Big rock mountain on the right of where we are now. But there we go. Whee! Alright, there's another lawsuit tree there. I need to take that tree out. Don't stick your hands out when we go past that beam, because it's a little bit close. Now, a quickie about GeForce Now. As you can see, GeForce Now is a little bit jittery. And I think with, I don't know, what was 6,000-7,000 people in the park at the minute, I think the park may be getting a little bit full for GeForce Now to handle. Now, I don't know whether it is my internet connection or that's fun. I love this bit. Look, you go down. Whoa. And then you're back into the exciting world of the spooky zone and the unfinished tower building. Yeah, so it is a bit jittery, and I do feel that the GeForce Now servers, what they're running some pretty high specs on those things, aren't doing a very good job anymore. So I'm considering getting rid of all the guests and finishing the park, and then just opening the park without having people around, because I think that's going to help out massively. A second lift on this, if for no reason, just as a block section, because this train does lose momentum very quickly. And yeah, so I'm I am getting fibre, as in fibre to the home broadband in a few weeks' time. So it'll be interesting, that's going to be 300 megasecond fibre broadband, no copper. So it'll be interesting to see how GeForce Now works on that. So at the minute I'm on a fibre to the cabinet Sky broadband max 76 megasecond jobby. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But not a bad job, I suppose. There's a lot going on, and it is a very demanding game on the CPU and the graphic processor. So there you go. It wasn't that fun. Yay! Tune in next time to see more fun, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe please for more of this and Minecraft coming soon.